My best friend went missing 3 years ago. He just posted something horrifying on his Snapchat story. When my best friend Cody went missing 6 months ago, I thought I would never see him again. The police spent weeks searching for him, but they found nothing and declared it a cold case. That was until today, though, when I would soon discover the horrifying secret Cody has been hiding. It all started when I woke up to find out that Cody had posted on his Snapchat story. At first, it felt too good to be true. How can somebody just disappear into thin air and then suddenly post again? Holding my breath, I opened it. It wasn't much, but then again, I didn't know what I was expecting. It's not like I thought I'd open it and all of a sudden Cody would be there, smiling at a party saying, "I'm back" or something. It was just a black screen with the simple words, "Hello, Daniel." Daniel was my name. He specifically mentioned me. Did he know I was looking for him? Do I respond? If I did, what would I even say? I thought long and hard about what to type, deleted many paragraphs of writing, but eventually settled on a simple, "Sup." I saw his Bitmoji, the animated brown hair and freckles with the blue shirt that had been absent in my life for the past 3 years, pop up onto the screen, and I almost jumped. My hand started shaking as I saw him typing, and I was scared I was sweating so much I would drop my phone. It's been a while. I thought about how to respond to that. Yeah, it's been some time. Care to explain, Cody? Yup. I cursed myself for being so dry, but I knew that if I did anything else, I'd end up sending him an entire essay. "I'm sorry that I left you. I can't explain anything, but I'm here now." After that, we just talked, shooting the crap. It was like he never left. He was the same Cody from all those years back. For a few hours, the darkness of the world faded away. Cody was here, and that was all I cared about. He didn't ever tell me what happened, and he never showed his face. A little part of me thought it was a scam. Maybe somebody had just stolen his phone somehow and was catfishing me. But I could tell it was Cody. I had talked to him every day since we were 8. I could pick up his mannerisms, and without a doubt, this was Cody. After a while, I decided to tell him about the past 3 years. Everything. The years I spent searching for him. The missing posters that used a photo of him that I knew he hated. Every last detail. I even trusted him enough that I told him about how I was depressed. I know. He responded, which confused me. When I asked him if he could send me his location so I could see him again, he said, "I'm not allowed to let you join me. It's not time." The more I talked to him, though, the more things felt off. I mean, it was surely Cody, don't get me wrong, but something wasn't right. Every time he texted me, it felt like he was withholding something, like he knew something I didn't. The weirdest part was a conversation we had a week or 2 after we reunited. I told him that I wish I could see him and not just text him. It was nice to be able to talk to him and all, but I missed the comfort of his presence. "I'm right here," he said. "Dude, you're freaking me out," I responded. What the hell did he mean, "I'm right here"? No, the F he wasn't. I saw that Cody's Bitmoji was still peeking over the screen, spying on me. He was probably thinking about what to say. After a while, I realized neither of us were probably going to say something, so I added, "Prove it. Look behind you." With that, I was frozen in fear. It didn't feel like anyone was watching me. Was Cody really here? Slowly, my head turned behind me. Nothing. I don't really know what I expected. It's not like I thought I'd turn around and Cody would have just magically reappeared in my room after 3 years, but the more I looked, I did actually see something. Cody loved to doodle, especially in elementary school. He'd always get in trouble for drawing on his schoolwork. He had this sparkly blue pen that he wrote literally everything with. He drew less as he got older. But something he would do up until the day he was gone was that Super S thing. You know the one. I always thought that it was childish, especially because we were 19 at the time, but it was what made Cody Cody. And there, drawn on my wall with that familiar sparkly cayenne ink, was a Super S. I don't know when it got there or how, but that solidified it for me. Cody was here, and it freaked me out. I didn't talk to Cody much after that. It kind of made me feel sick every time I thought of him. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe that really was just a prank, and that Super S on my bedroom wall had been there for years. I just didn't notice it until now, but I had been getting better. The world didn't seem gray anymore. I thought back to the time, right before Cody came back into my life, and how close I was to leaving the world. Even if it was a scam, he kind of saved my life. Suddenly my phone rang and I jumped. The sheriff's office? Why was the sheriff calling me? Cautiously, I picked it up. "Hello? Daniel Green?" "Yes, this is he. Please report to the sheriff's office immediately. We need your assistance in identifying a body." The voice on the other side of the phone said, and I felt my body freeze up. Maybe it wasn't who I thought it was. Then again, it could really only be one person. I felt like I was in a trance as I walked to the sheriff's. I opened the door where one of the officers greeted me. "Come along, Mr. Green." "Who is it?" I asked immediately. The officer shifted his weight. "You were the emergency contact for Cody McCain, right?" My heart sank. I nodded. "We just recovered a body from the lake the same age and weight as McCain. We need you to identify the body." He took me into a room where a rotted body lay on a counter. It was bloated and it was old, but it was Cody. I knew. Best friends can tell. "How old is the body?" I asked. "I'm not sure if I can release that info, sir. Just tell me how old the effing body is, damn it," I snapped. We're estimating it to be about 3 years old around the time he went missing, sir." About 3 years old, around the time he went missing. So that begged the question. If Cody was dead, then who had I been talking to? I felt like vomiting. This couldn't be real. I knew it was Cody. His energy was unmistakable. But he was dead. I thought back to how lost I was before he started texting me. His weird messages, how he wouldn't show me his face. "I'm not allowed to let you join me, it's not time." The way he responded when I wanted to see him. Was Cody protecting me? Was it possible he did this all to keep me from ending it all? It was all too much to think about. Just then, my phone went off. It was a sound I was all too familiar with, the bright bing of a Snapchat notification. "Cody is typing.